has the gall to call this relic weird. Like, bro, this shit's been around.
Have you seen your outfit, Tots?
Facts. No drip. No
The sweater,
drip.
bro. It's not even a good looking. Like, I have sweaters that I think look great, but it's not even a good. It's like a puke white manila color. It's like bro's cosplaying a fucking manila folder. He's about as useless as one too. Actually, no, manila folders are actually useful. I'll take that back. If you guys enjoyed, I hope you hit that like and subscribe button. I should ask earlier on in the episode because it does help. But I hope I remember next time.
Not a market substitute. He's seen this. I have not. Just
throw that
in the beginning.
Not a market substitute. We forgot all the things today.
Yeah, just cut it and throw it in the beginning.
I was thinking that without further ado, before we get distracted by our ADHD and start talking for another half hour to another hour. So we've been talking for like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
And then it's also been like 2 weeks since we've recorded. And a while since we uploaded.
Yeah.
But as recording this, I am now in the process of getting monetized. I just have to do some tax stuff. I have to do some tax form stuff for Google.
Nice.
And then I have to wait for them to approve me.
Sick.
So, hey, maybe by the time you see what I think the Akame Ga Kill episode that we're recording now is going to be the second one to be uploaded. I think Cowboy Bebop is next for the upload schedule. So maybe by the time you see this, that might already be done. And it probably won't be. So keep in mind, I'm going to be doing a massive celebratory stream where I'm doing a Pokemon Hatlock Sleeplock, and that is very confusing to someone not in the Pokemon community, and also not in my community too.
Oh yeah, let me know when you're doing that. I'll like come over and
sure.
like I'll like spend the fucking day over there and shit and just fucking chill.
But what a Nuzlocke is, a regular Pokemon Nuzlocke is a challenge mode where if your Pokemon faints, it dies. You can only catch one Pokemon per round. It's a harder Pokemon challenge where you can lose the game. And then a Sleeplock is where you do it all in one stream, the whole game. You're going to be doing the whole game. It's called a Sleeplock because you either beat the game or you pass out falling asleep, right? Or you give up to go to sleep. And then what a Hatlock is what I came up with. You can only use Pokemon that have hats or things that look like hats. It's fun. It's fun. And I think it's a good twist on it. So keep an eye out for that after, this goes live.
Yeah. And I'm sure that I'll probably add something because I'm definitely going to try to come through. And
listen, people I think enjoy our banter. And they're going to see us get distracted by what our off-camera conversations look like.
Yeah.
That's kind of what our streams are, is our off-camera thoughts.
Fair. Yeah. I can definitely like bring like whatever too if you want to try to like game together or anything during it. So I can bring... Honestly,
we'll figure that out when the time comes.
Yeah, I can throw my whole fucking PC in the car for all I care, like whatever.
I'll need to find a second desk.
Game on the floor, fuck it, we ball.
We could do the old LAN picture with the guy duct taped to the ceiling. It's my favorite picture.
It's like the room full of people, like they're like on the floor. Like
dude, that room probably smelled so bad. Not just because of the BO, because of 13 computers being in one room heating the whole thing up.
Fucking
like that.
Fire hazard and shit.
And the man duct taped to the ceiling is just chaotic energy enough to where I think the universe is like, you know what? This will be safe.
Dude, I wish the LAN party would come back. Like online gaming.
LAN cafes are a thing in Japan.
Yeah, but like
China.
Especially with like all the like cheating shit that's going on in gaming, like fuck online gaming. Like LAN parties are fucking lit, and I never
There's
had
a sad thing that happened in the StarCraft community where the Korean tournaments, now there's only 2 offline tournaments a year now, and it's the semifinals and finals. They used to be 100% offline.
Yeah.
And people are just really sad about it, but the showing has been lackluster. Anyway, before we get off topic, oh my god, we'll get into the episode, we'll talk about it. Last we left off, the headquarters was under attack.
Yep.
By the mutant things.
Yep.
By Stylish. They all died because Stylish is a moron. And Death now is not going to know where to go. And we got 2 new characters. One is the girl who likes lollipops. And the other one is the Imperial Arms that belongs to the General. Which Susanoo cares about style.
I still stand by 2 statements that... Actually, 3 statements. That Tatsumi should have stayed because they very clearly didn't have that hard of a time getting in contact with him because they just met him out in the fucking middle of nowhere while they were doing
They're apparently
stuff.
following him as soon as they left the capital.
Yeah, like he should have stayed. He could have been an intel source, like whatever. 2, I definitely would have folded. Just fuck them. I'm retiring. And 3, Tatsumi is still the worst character and should just fucking die.
You know, when I was watching the show, you know who I thought the worst character was? Mine. Pink-haired girl. And then it switched to this new girl, because I thought she was just really annoying. You're gonna see this episode, I think, why I thought she was annoying.
That's fair. I don't like Tatsumi. Don't like him. Don't like him one bit.
No, I don't blame you. On a second rewatch, I agree with you that Tatsumi is the worst character.
Yeah.
Because every other character has something and adds something to the whole cast and crew. Tatsumi is just a whiny, insensitive guy.
Tatsumi's presence in this organization changes nothing.
Literally. The only thing it changes is that, Bro had someone to pass his armor down to when he died.
And I think if Tatsumi wasn't there, somebody more competent would have been there and Bro wouldn't have died. 100%.
I think Green Guy would have gone. No, I don't know what mission he was on. A mission with Akame, wasn't he?
I don't remember. But genuinely, the only thing that he could have done to make a real impactful change is stay with Esdeath and give them intel. Because he has changed nothing besides Bro is dead and probably would be alive if Tatsumi wasn't there.
Honestly, though, I think Bro would have died either way if he didn't go with another partner.
I disagree. I was literally just about to say...
You think if he was alone, he would have survived?
I was just about to say, because I originally said if somebody more competent would have been there, I genuinely think if Tatsumi wasn't there, Bro solos.
I think Bro would have been able to do his stealth and intel thing a bit better and then been able to have a better situation for attacking.
I think
because
all
Tatsumi
around...
got noticed. So the way that went down is they used the Flute Imperial Relic. Tatsumi started feeling wobbly, but was the only one who stood up and it wasn't affected. So it showed that he was actually kind of a threat to them. So they had to focus on Tatsumi, which is the weak link in that 2 group, obviously. So that means Bro had to compensate for Tatsumi to come out and before he wanted to.
Yeah. And I think even on top of that, even if Bro was in a situation where he had to fight them 2-on-1, he was under the
3-on-1.
3-on-1, sorry. I think he was under the impression that it's not a 3-on-1 because Tatsumi's here and is going to pull some weight, and then Tatsumi didn't fucking pull his weight.
No.
If he was
barely could hold his own against a guy who's using a flute as a sword.
Yeah, if he was mentally under the impression that all right, I have to solo this right now, he would have handled himself differently and been more effective on the 3v1. I think Tatsumi is just a consistent...
He killed my crush!
He is a consistent Achilles heel of this organization.
You killed my man, Tatsumi. That's why it pisses me off even more that he gets Esdeath.
Also,
what does she see in him other than that smile?
Also, as far as we know, this specific branch of the organization that has been operating, because they're a branch off of a bigger organization, correct?
They're a branch off of the Revolutionary Army that acts and operates on its own.
Yeah, so
they work together with intel, and they're like, hey, if we're doing this, can you do this? And they're like, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
They work together, but they operate independently.
As far as we know, this organization has been running pretty well for a while. And nobody's died. And then Tatsumi shows up, and now we have 2 dead.
I think it's implied that they've lost people. Because when they lost Shelley, Tatsumi was still affected, and he was realizing that everyone else had already lost so much in their time.
I think
whether that's from their backstory,
we've seen in their
career.
I think we've seen enough from their backstories to have that solidify their.
I just think that Night Raid has been implied multiple times to have had people in it before that have died.
We just haven't. We haven't seen any hard evidence. Yeah, we have seen no hard evidence of that. So as far as I am aware, this operation has been running pretty seamlessly, other than occasionally they get spotted and put on wanted posters for however long, and then Tatsumi shows up and we've seen 2 people die. One of which I will put Tatsumi at direct fault for.
Yeah, he wasn't even there for the Shaylee thing.
Yeah, which
their mission went naturally awry.
Yeah, which, okay, fine. But, like, maybe...
I will say, Tatsumi's cutting his slack, or, like, holding his own way better in the group now that he has Incursi. I think he was really held back by not having a relic.
Sounds like a skill issue to me.
Well, it's a vibe issue, actually, because the relic he had a chance with didn't like him.
Yeah. Well, because he called it fucking weird!
Yeah, he said he thought that it was weird looking to a thing that can read his mind.
Like,
to be fair though, he got lucky with Incursio, where he's like, "Oh, that's the coolest thing I've ever seen."
It's like, dude, like,
I love how vibe it is.
Honestly, bro, like, you're kind of the weird one here. Just, you know what I mean? Like, he has the gall to call this relic weird. Like, bro, this shit's been around.
Have you seen your outfit, Tots?
Facts. No drip. No
the sweater,
drip,
bro. It's not even a good looking. Like, I have sweaters that I think look great. But it's not even a good... It's like a puke white manila color. It's like bro's cosplaying a fucking manila folder. He's about as useless as one, too. Actually, no, manila folders are actually useful. I'll take that back. I didn't mean to insult them that bad.
Fuck. Oh, man.
But it's true. Like, what is the color of that sweater? Why?
He's just, like... I don't know.
I get he's poor and he can't afford things, but like, damn. How could he afford a sweater?
The best time to wear a striped sweater.
Is all the time. My favorite part of college was whenever someone was wearing a striped sweater and you'd hear a group of people start singing that randomly. It's great.
Anyway, we should probably hop into the episode. I feel like we've talked enough about how... Yeah, we've talked enough about how much of an L Tatsumi is, and we've already gotten off topic. So...
It's only been 12 minutes, so it's not as bad as we usually go.
That's fair, yeah.
Man, now they also have a manta ray that flies.
Facts.
Wait, did you just see her laughing, and then the fucking... her lollipop just stayed perfectly in place? I would be having the time of my life in the center of that thing. If I got too close to the edges, I'd be shitting my pants. To be fair, I think the intro is a higher class intro than the anime is an anime. It's a good 100%. Intro.
100%. I completely agree. Like, this is a pretty solid OP, and I think the anime I still stand by is like a 5.
I think I have it around a 7. Like, I think as a Naruto stan, I am much better at looking past some things. Just for the enjoyment of the anime. Because, like, I saw a TikTok the other day that was talking about how Naruto, with its characters, could have been One Piece level. If they just focused on the side cast way more.
It was at one point.
In OG Naruto, it was, in my opinion.
Yeah. Like, I think, especially, like, with all the filler... Because, like, we've talked about before how, like, with One Piece filler, a lot of it is... in episodes that have canon stuff, there will be filler, where Naruto has just so many completely filler episodes.
Not as bad as Boruto.
So they've fixed nothing.
They're looking for a new hideout.
Makes sense. Can't they just hang out in the sky on the manta ray?
I think it gets tired. Oh, it has a nest at headquarters.
Huh?
Me too. I think she just makes fun of people too much for my liking. And why are you touching her like that? Such an American name. That was wise. Wise move. She's playing chess right now.
Yeah, facts. Bro, look who's talking! Oh my god!
She called him out for it, too. The new sexy.
Problematic. Problematic. Problematic.
He's just so sexy, though.
She owns him. Problematic.
I'd let her own me.
Hey, yo! Why he look at his crotch like that, bro?
He's gotta make sure the drip on point, even though it ain't. He's not gonna disrespect what you choose as drip, but he's gotta make sure it's clean.
Fair. That's valid.
His power is drip. And being sexy. Is he just gonna dance or something?
He's widowy hitting the Gwitty.
Oh, he's an NPC that you can tell to build a base. That's what he is.
Sick.
He's a Mormon community. They can build a house like no other, bro.
He's really prone to getting scammed by telemarketers, though.
Fuck. Look at the K. He's got a K on his. Oh my god. That's mean.
Fair.
Thank you. I'll take your word for it. Just yes. Source me.
Facts.
How's the washboard?
Yo! What the? He said, you're just a relic to me. You're not a threat.
Oh my god. He left nothing? Yeah, so it doesn't look like he left you. That's what happens when you mess with Night Raid. Oh no. She's gonna be even more deranged. Also, she is learning how to modify her own body like that now.
Sick.
So I think like the gun stuff in your limbs is like they can do that, but I think what he did with like the body parts, making like the big ears and changing that was relic stuff.
Wasn't he also doing experiments to like give people relics even if they didn't like match with them?
I think that is correct. He was pretty important for the capital, I think.
Yeah.
So losing him is a big deal. Yeah, you keep losing everyone. Aw. Think the relic cares. Maybe it's because you got guns in your limbs.
Everyone I get close to keeps getting shot, and I can't figure out why.
The thing is, Esdeath cares. Like, she seems really uncaring in what she does. Even this, she almost seems uncaring, but she understands how hard it is to deal with that stuff.
Yeah.
In a weird way. But I also can't tell if it's just master manipulation.
I kind of feel like it's not, almost.
Yeah. I feel like it might have started as, but then she started realizing it more now that she's fallen in love and lost Tatsumi.
I think even before that, I think she's like a person who's like capable of emotions, but just like walled off.
Yeah. Oh, look at her. She's smiling. You were beaten to the punch wave. Sorry. I also loved how Kurome just was like, it's okay. They're a fun group. I think it's a fun little like mirror of Night Raid.
Yeah.
Nice hat.
Nice jelly donut.
It's a really good jelly donut. ADHD. That's his relic power. Tatsumi, why are you practicing indoors? And at the dinner table, no less? I love it. She's just bragging about his culinary. Like, none of his fight... Oh, a little bit fighting. Ah.
ナジェンダは昔のマスターに瓜二つなんだ。
なるほど。さぞ素敵な人間だったのだろう。
ああ。彼は素晴らしい将軍だった。
Hey!
そんな笑っちゃダメだって。
Yeah.
So can he die?
I think it can be broken. I don't know.
Strange.
I don't know the specifics.
Yeah.
Free cat?
こいつらって人を恐れないよね。
I love it.
何よ、言っておくけど餌なんて。
What is it rubbing up against?
That
Okay, that's weird.
こいつ
You could have just gotten your own.
facts.
便利でしょ。私のテーグ、ガイア版です。
Yeah, they made a fucking makeup kit 1,000 years before medieval society advanced.
があるんじゃない。今のマインの驚いた表情、素敵だったよ。
She's just a little annoying in my opinion.
That's valid.
Oh, is this the Boruto filler arc with all the dinosaurs?
Sick.
了解。こいつらの一撃は重い。
You got an Imperial relic. I don't think you should be worried about that. But the Danger Beasts do make a comeback, Mike.
Fair enough.
I just completely forgot.
They still seem a little irrelevant to the story as a whole.
I mean, they've been using them more. Like, they had the Manta Ray,
That's fair.
stuff like that.
少しずつ近づいてるんだな。ブラ。
I wouldn't say that. He's got a long way to go, drip-wise. It'd be hilarious if Tatsubi just copied Blott's haircut.
つけないと。
Or just be better. Skill issue.
Facts.
Sneaky little fucker. Hiding behind a rock? That's a concussion. It came.
討伐完了。
I mean, you still gotta deal with the small fries that are still there.
Yeah.
になったな。いろんなタイプのやつがいて攻撃してくるから気が抜けないぜ。
いいじ
But they're basically conquering the territory in Danger Beast-wise, making sure the most dangerous stay away.
環境での実践。結構レベルアップしたんじゃないか。
ゃん。確かに手応えは感じるわね。
I hate this kind of stuff in anime. I don't know why. Just like, yeah, I can totally feel that I leveled up. It just feels so empty to me.
Yeah.
よし、認めさせたわ。でも
Huh?
強いからって生き残れるわけじゃない。
Hey, well, they survived.
好感持てるけど、殺し屋としては失格だと思う。
See, this is why I hate her.
みんなも甘いところをどうにかしないと。これ
You could not say that about... Maybe Shelley? I could see the argument, but she was also great at her job. And so was Blot.
Yeah. I like I said, I still blame Tatsumi for Blot dying, so.
Yeah.
討伐した獣たちを一匹残らず料理しよう。
まずは腹ごしらえだな。
Do you think they taste good?
I mean, you spice and season anything, marinate anything, you can make it taste good.
Fair.
Also, she was just crying behind the door.
たちは平気なの？シェーレやブラートのことあんな
This outfit looks better, Tatsumi.
やりたくない。
ならチェルシーをギャフンと言わせて。お前だって好きだらけだ。
Lubba, what the fuck is that hat?
考えるから。いいわね。今夜結婚するわよ。ギャフンだからね。
相変わらず強引だね。
I can't imagine if she was listening to that the whole time.
Facts.
そうだな。俺たちもテーグを使って何。
That seems a little far,
俺ひらめいた。
Yeah, let's just shoot her.
basically. I don't have confidence in Lubba's ideas, especially now. Why are they doing this? I know why, but like why?
いいか。そろそろチェルシーが入浴の。
How do you just met her? How do you know
Yeah,
what time it is?
facts.
That is creepy that he already knows that.
Unless there's like a scheduled time that everybody goes, so like
Maybe.
everybody can go alone.
They did not go over that though.
Yeah.
I feel like they would have needed to be like, oh, you know how we all take scheduled baths now since we were attacked? That would have been a good thing to point out.
Yeah.
今じゃなきゃできね
He's just using this as an excuse to see her naked.
Facts.
え。一緒に来られないんだぞ。ラバ。
He said I totally have to go alone.
そかれてどこまで怒るタイプか識別できる。
Scouting information. Lubba is deplorable. He might be worse
Yeah.
than Zenitsu.
サクッと済ませるぞ。あ、でも
Leave. That's my advice.
痛いな。
Hey, yo.
The adolescent young man is conflicted. Fuck. Oh!
ここにいるんだろう。わかるぞ。
At least he's hot. Yep.
実は私でした。
Yeah. She's fast with it, though.
変身して待ち構えていたと。参りました。
騙しは私の得意技。
If you're, yeah, her relic doesn't replicate anything, like, power-wise, so.
Yeah.
透明化の問題点といい、言ってることは的確だと思う。
Just good advice, honestly.
戦に生かしてくよ。
物分かりがいいじゃない。
Wow, what a compliment for Tatsumi. That's not what we think.
人から帰ってみたらチームが全滅なんて体験したからね。ここの連中にはそうなってほしくないわけよ。
Putting a lot of trust in her towel not to fall off.
Yeah, facts.
My towels, whenever I try that kind of stuff, just come off after a couple minutes.
あんな風に言ってたのもみんなのためを思って。
I mean, she didn't have to say blot and Shelly weren't cut out.
チェルシーも結構甘いじゃないか。
That sounded dirty.
Yeah.
わよ。私の精神衛生上の問題ね。あ、今度入浴してる時に侵入してきたら切り落とすから覚悟し。
何を。
Tatsumi knows. Tatsumi knows exactly what.
Yeah.
Listen, just chop it off and give him a Viagra, see what happens.
彼に似ている男を何人か軍の中で見つけておきました。よろしければ引き合わせましょうか。
It's not the same, just because they look.
な、辰巳は世界に一人だけ。それ以外は受け付けん。
I don't understand why, he's not that good.
Facts.
I mean, Run is so attractive.
思っていましたが、しばらく近くで見守ってみるのも一興かもしれません。
What are your plans, dude? You're not that strong.
それとも奴らとの決着の時が近づいているのか。
Or both.
Fair. Yeah. That's valid.
あるいはまた別の何かか。
The pyro guy just always is a throw for me when you see him in his environments. Got an apron on, cooking, with his fucking pyromaniac mask on.
Yeah.
Well, that's one way to go.
無理の程度だ。楽しませてもらうぜ。
Who the fuck are you? I do not remember this guy whatsoever. I remember the creatures a little bit, but not him.
Can't be that important to the story then, I guess.
You'd be surprised with me, Mike.
That's fair.
You'd be very surprised with me. I mean, I've been completely forgetting, like, oh, this is when we're doing this? This is when they're being introduced? Like, every fucking episode, I feel like.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh. Then again, I watched this in, like, 2015, 2014, so.
Yeah.
It's been, God, it's 2023. Do you ever realize that?
Unfortunately.
I think it was a nice little, just, you know, slower paced episode. Not too much action.
Yeah, a little fillery, I guess, but like honestly,
they also are
like,
setting up the characters that they just introduced.
I feel like the slice of life fillery stuff in this anime is like better than the like story progression action.
Kinda. I think this episode was a lot funnier than most.
Yeah, like this was like a funny episode with like, I mean, there were some weird moments, but it was like a more or less funny episode overall. Whereas like a lot of the other episodes are just like kind of like poorly animated and not funny. So like,
or they're trying to be serious and it's just you can't take it.
Yeah, like Tatsumi says something insensitive and everybody gets their feelings hurt, and then it's just like, yucky.
Honestly, I'll say Bro's death really hit me though. It really hits me.
That's fair.
I love him. He's sexy. Man, I don't know why they make like all the gay characters in anime super buff, but I love it. Like it's a trope. It is a trope.
You should really watch JoJo.
If we reacted to that, people would love it. I've actually gotten comments just out of the blue, hey, will you react to JoJo?
The thing is I've shown you part 1 and 2, most of part 2, and
I think half of part 2, right?
yeah, I think we got a little more than halfway through.
We introduced the Pillarman, spoiler alert, the Pillarman escaped to the pillar, and then they got outside and were figuring the outside stuff. And then
No, I think we got a little further than that. We got all the way to like, yeah, we got further than that. The thing with JoJo is part 1 and 2 are kind of not necessary to the rest of the story.
The problem is part 1, I think, is going to be my favorite part. Even though the first episode brought up all of my drama.
I think you would enjoy Stardust Crusaders, which is part 3.
I mean, probably, but I don't think I'm going to enjoy a character as much as I enjoyed Joseph Joestar.
Okay, honestly, I think... So, in Season 2, in the Pillarman arc, Jonathan is super, like, just a fuckboy kind of guy, and, like, whatever. In part 3, we follow...
Wait, I'm talking about the part 1 Jonathan. Or Joseph, that's Joseph Joestar.
That's Joseph, and then... No, I lied. It's Jonathan, then Joseph.
Yeah,
so
the
Jonathan,
first one is my favorite.
Yeah, so in part 2 we have Joseph, sorry, and he's just like kind of a huge fuckboy and whatever, and it's like a super over the top. This is where we first start getting introduced to the over the topness, and then season 3 we get the like stands and stuff like that, which obviously like not really a spoiler. Everybody knows.
Everyone knows.
Everybody who knows about JoJo knows about stands. Actually, I think the majority of people that find out about JoJo watch season 1 and 2 and they're like, what the fuck is this? And they like, I genuinely thought I was watching the wrong anime when I started JoJo.
Yeah, except for the names.
Yeah.
But fucking, what was I gonna say? I just don't think I'll like enjoy the character nearly as much as I did Jonathan, just because he was like literally the pinnacle of the nice. Like his superpower, despite his abilities, was just he was such a good person that people wouldn't fight him, and I love that.
Yeah.
Like when he was down that alley and he was just like, "Oh, I'm sorry, you dropped this knife that you threw at me," or whatever. Like everyone was just like, "What is this? I'm gonna follow this man."
Yeah.
It's like he was Jesus himself.
That's such a funny statement, and I'm not gonna get into why. But what
I was gonna say is I can't describe to you guys watching how angry I was when he just out of the blue dies. Like I thought we were gonna get like a whole another 12 episodes of him before we get rid of him. We're gonna see him settle in America. No. Yeah. So listen, the anime I think is about to kick off a little bit more for Akame Ga Kill now that we got this set up for the new characters. We saw at the end a little like montage of them like setting up, and as Seth was talking about is our fight with them next. Like that's heavily implying next episode should I think about to start going down.
Yeah.
More missions are about to start.
Halfway through the anime.
Yeah. So literally I think we're gonna have some things that I remember kind of vividly. Like, I remember certain moments and feelings vividly, but I don't remember the whole, like, gist of what happened, right?
Yeah.
Like, things like Shelley's death, I remembered completely, for the most part. Just because, I don't know, that one was very formative for me with this anime, because it was just unexpected. Very unexpected for me. Because I'd never seen an anime that was just so ready to kill their own main cast.
Yeah.
But without further ado, I feel like that's the end of the episode. If you guys enjoyed, I hope you hit that like and subscribe button. I should ask earlier on in the episode because it does help. But I hope I remember next time.
Not a market substitute. He's seen this. I have not. Just
throw that
in the beginning.
Not a market substitute. Fuck. We forgot all the things today.
Yeah, just cut it and throw it in the beginning.
I was thinking that. Anyway, bye.
Bye.